Mm-hmm. to get this season started right after this. Baseball from the Lone Star State. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago White Sox find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Framber Valdez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Why to kick the pitch. Tim Anderson at the plate now. That's ball one. The 1-0. That's in there.
1-1.
They say it went. Framber Valdez had a great 2022, an all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, Boog, in an ERA of under 3, pitched over 200 innings, and looked like they were easy innings for him, and finished 5th in the American League Cy Young Award voting.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 3. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Luis Robert. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. And he deals. That one finds the corner. 2 balls and a strike. That to right. And there's 2 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Lee gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So a man left for the White Sox, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do we have on him?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. The pitch. That one missed. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ, 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
Michael Brantley stands in, and he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Now a check swing, but he held up. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing into Houston first. We played an inning from. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Burger. Valdez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now 2-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The wind and the pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Andrew Vaughn now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Kicks and fires. Now 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Berger leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now Yoan Moncada. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And downstairs. Swings through that one. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker tracks it down for the out. The White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
The right-hander back to work. Singy, Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup, but the guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
Jose Abreu up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is downstairs. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the offense. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. This is Billy Hamilton. Valdez back to work. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
That's to third and foul ball. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Alvarez makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Up next to the White Sox, the left
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Benintendi in his 7th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Bounce back to the mound. On to first, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Cease measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. That misses. Ball 3. Packed house here at Minute Maid. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Chas McCormick up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And a pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Two on the way. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bare hand grab over to first. And he beats the throw. He's saved. White Sox going with a new arm, Jimmy Lambert. Here's Corey Lee.
Number 58.
That one's in there, 0-1.
With this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff for the following games is a factor.
1-2.
Pena on second. McCormick at first with no outs. Swing and a little roller right side. Not in time. He's safe.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So the lineup flips over. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bases juiced, no outs. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Michael Brantley, grounded out his first time up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. Strike 2.
Great deal. And you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. 2 men left stranded. Back here in Houston, Luis Robert now. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That hits the dirt. Now 2-2. The wind of the pitch. That one just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In the dirt. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. They say a win.
0-1.
The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals.
Ball, that's down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is down low.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
On the ground to the left. Over to Abreu, and they take care of Jimenez for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Berger in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The pitch. Got him. That's the third out. Nothing across here. This. And the right-hander back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. In time to Vaughn. And Tucker is retired. So digging in, Jose Abreu. In there for strike one. That clips the corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one down the line. Moncada tossed to first. And they get Bregman for the out. Third out. Astros are down quietly, but they still lead it. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. In the dirt. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And that's in there for strike 1. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. Oh, 2 now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Moncada takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Billy Hamilton steps to the plate for the White Sox. Strike 1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And he picks it up in foul territory. The 0-2. And that's outside. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Tim Anderson. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. Back here at the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And here it comes. And that one clips the corner. Chris, here's a weird note, at least to me. Jeremy Pena is the first rookie shortstop to homer in the World Series. He did it in 2022. It had never been done before when he homered against the Phillies. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Yeah, he's very grounded in his approach at the plate. He's on the plate, not worried about getting beat on the inside part, which a lot of guys are. He's not worried about it. He can cover the outside to end, and that's why we see him get the barrel to so many baseballs.
McCormick, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball. Hard hit, right side. Vaughn takes it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a slider for a strike. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. 1-2-3 go the Astros. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Valdez back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, he is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Eloy Jimenez now.
The designated hitter.
Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1-2 now. And a ball evens the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on.
Count is full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Ground ball, Abreu. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is that. Make it. And welcome back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert hustling after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter,
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball one there.
No, that missed. That's the
Brantley,
ball.
multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2005. Grips one to right, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Throws to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right side, Berger. The throw to first, and Tucker is retired. Out with room. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Jake Berger. The wind and the pitch. And that is cut on and missed.
0-1.
Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu appears to be getting loose. Taylor getting cranked up as well. In the dirt. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the lefty with the 0-1.
1-1.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's
on the mound now, Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. 1 for 2. And that's too high.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Billy Hamilton in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
He goes down looking. So a man left. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. And a strike in there. And strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Here comes a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Tapped softly on the ground. That takes care of Abreu.
Third baseman number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
At the belt and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Started after it, appeal to first. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Corey Lee. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Bregman, the lead runner out at second. Pena at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. 2 left for the out. Back here at Minute Maid Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Billy Hamilton. The pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner at first with no outs here. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And it's even up.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him. One gone here. Blake Taylor will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Benintendi in the box now. Take strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCormick has it sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And they take care of Robert for the out. And that is that. The White Sox leave one. Still behind. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The pitch. Slider clips the zone. And he takes a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Brantley now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals on the ground. And that chance handled. And they get Brantley for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he grounds one back up the middle. Anderson to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Presley. A chance at his first save of the year. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next for Chicago, Jake Burger. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And now it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
2-2.
Way outside, and it's a full count. Next offering is fouled back. ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Righty delivers. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him. Now one gone in the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him! And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Presley, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. 2 outs. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounce to the left side. Bregman to first. And that is that. Sox even things up on the solo blast. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Garrett Crochet.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And now the lefty on the inside corner for a strike.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And it's fouled away. 1 down, winning run on first. And the 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Pena in the box now. Takes strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 1 out. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. Next pitch downstairs. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Out there to center. Robert brings it in for the 3rd out. So they can't come up with. So coming into the game now on deep. On to extra innings. Here is Yoan Moncada. Presley back to work. That one missed. Action in the pen down there. Rafael Montero up and throwing. Stanek warming up as well. Tapped up the first base side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batter.
And the batter now, Billy Hamilton. Now we've got a substitution at third base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jake Marisnick.
Number 21.
First offering, and it just misses. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this. If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And he pumps it a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Left field. Alvarez in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So 2 down now, and here is Tim Anderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next offering upstairs. On the ground right side, Altuve gathers and throws to first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson. Now into the game, Sebi Zavala. He takes over behind the plate. Back here in Houston, we're in extras here. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Liam Hendriks. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And a pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I'd definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Altuve in the box, lays off for ball 1. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. McCormick over at second, 1 down. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So it's their last chance in this one. Now Michael Brantley steps in. Fouled off to the right. And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That just misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
This to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox collect their first win of the season.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41.
You be talking big, ain't down for the
Mm-hmm.